Hey guys, so what is up today? I've been away for a while at college, not really making any videos. I've actually been pursuing my career, somewhat. Been writing a book, actually. I hope it's going to turn out really great. But it's Christmas time, so this is like pre-Christmas time before I get a bunch of other gifts before Christmas. I just bought some stuff, like just $100 or so, so, just some natural stuff. Anyways, yeah, let's just get into it. Yeah, I think I will say if I do any more videos or if I do anything with this channel, I think I'm actually gonna probably try to actually like write scripts, do movie reviews, rankings, DVD unboxings. I will do a video on the 30 classic monster movies that I have coming out. So I bought like the 30 film DVD collection set of the Universal Classic Monsters. So yeah. But I have Walmart with a bunch and just a couple from Ingles. So let's start off with Ingles. So with Ingles, we have Free Guy, which was a good movie. I love this movie. Jacksepticeye was in it, one of my favorite YouTubers, obviously. This was a really good movie. You should definitely go watch this. Definitely could spawn a great franchise with him crossing into other video games. I'm just saying. Definitely could put Markiplier in the sequel. I'd love to see that, but yeah. The Invisible Man. I actually have not seen this movie, but like I said, I bought the Universal 30 film monster collection. So it has all the Invisible Mans, so I bought this. I'm probably gonna buy Hollow Man 2, and maybe some other Invisible Man movies that are like more Invisible Man-ish to this. I don't know yet. Some serious ones. I maybe might rank it one day, but who knows? College of my film career could shoot off. I do have a writing class in the spring, so maybe that could go somewhere. But Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I watched this film like the first time, like I think a couple years ago before I was about to graduate. I loved it. I was thinking in my head, imagine if they remade this. Like, they could bring up like COVID and be like he could talk about how like you gotta like pretend to be sick with like making yourself actually sick somewhat, but yet not, because then you have to go to the doctors and get a vaccine. And I also thought, like, what if the technology would be so different? I just thought this film's really primed for a remake, like a really good reimagining of how just you could really morph it into now. I'd love to see it, but that is Ingles for you. I hope y'all can hear me because I have headphones in. I have these headphones in. I love these headphones. But yeah. Venom. Let There Be Carnage. I do not like this movie. I did not like the first Venom. I will very publicly and openly state that I just do not care whatsoever for whatever Sony does with their universe. I think Disney just needs to buy the Spider-Man characters back and say, fuck it to this universe. But yeah, that's just me. Major Pain. What can I say? This is a perfect movie. You can watch this with the family. I love it. That's it. It's Major Pain. Okay. Both Miracle on 34th Street. This is a classic. I heard this was terrible. I'm going to watch both. I don't know. We'll see. It's Christmas time. Beetlejuice. And this one actually has a pretty cool cover. But yeah, like I said, this is a classic, and it's got the regular cover. The backs are a little different. But yeah. Well, it's Beetlejuice, man. You gotta have Beetlejuice. Love and Monsters. This was a new film, but I absolutely love it, and I cannot recommend it to anyone else. This is a movie that really makes Dylan O'Brien here into a real star. This was like, if they ever make a sequel, this is just his franchise. The characters are great, the story is great. I love this movie. You guys need to go watch this. Love and Monsters. I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu. Malignant. This movie was so good. the twist ending at the end and the action scenes at the end and just the scares and violence, I did not know what the hell he was doing with this movie. But this is just a great original horror that takes from so many other films like Giallo, and especially, his Conjuring stuff, obviously. And it's even got like some superistic science shit to it. Malignant, go watch it. Although I did make a TikTok about this movie that there's a scene in the movie where you literally see the camera guy over to the right. Like that moment where they're doing like the, try to remember your past, Jane, with like a therapist. She's like, no! You look over to the right, you'll see a cameraman with the camera. And it holds for like a good second. Actually, I noticed it the first time I watched the movie. So like, yeah. Don't Breathe 1 and 2. I have not seen 2 and I have not seen 1, but I saw the kill count for part 1. James A. Janice, giving you a shout out, my boy. But I did like I just figured I should see it, man. It's Don't Breathe, like, original classic, I guess, sort of. Yeah, from the creator of Evil Dead. That guy's doing pretty good, except for that new Texas Chainsaw Massacre that's gonna come out on Netflix, and it's going to suck balls. But I gotta watch these, man. It's just, I'm a horror guy, so. Death Race. This is the remake, 2 and 3, and then the Beyond. So yeah, I heard people actually like the remake. Paul W.S. Anderson actually did a pretty decent, gritty, dark remake of it. I think after that, people didn't care. The other films were like, hey, just have fun. It's Danny Trejo and Donnie Glover in the movies, so whatever. I will buy the original, and they actually have a sequel to the original that came out in between 3 and Beyond Anarchy, so I don't know. I'll buy them. They're probably good. The original, I think, has Sylvester Stallone in like one of his first acting roles in the 70s, something like that. So yeah. And then Escape Room, 1 and 2. I heard part 2 was actually pretty decent, and part 1 was actually pretty decent. I don't know if I really liked it all that much, personally, but I did hear it wasn't like, Truth or Dare or Countdown. It was more, Fantasy Island, my bad, yeah. Countdown was actually pretty okay. So I heard this was actually like a decent Blumhouse PG-13 film. So yeah, that is all. That's all the movies. Yeah. I guess get 1 second. Let's get that into frame there. Now I have to figure out how to stop this video. But yeah, that is all the movies there. Oh, some new ones, some old ones, some classics, some not so good ones, but hey, I love movies, I collect DVDs, this is what I do, but yeah. But yeah, if you like this video, share, like, all that good stuff. I mean, if you don't, it's whatever. I feel much more like myself now presenting these. I feel like I got through it very quickly, like you see right now. But yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody, and I guess I'll share with you some of my other Christmas stuff coming soon. Nick out.